lost. I'm still driving home. Lejay, I couldn't GPS. There was no signal. I had to go to 3 different stores to get my ounce. 3 different stores, guys. And then when I left the store, I had no signal. Like, I could GPS to get there, and then when I got out of the store, I didn't know how to GPS home. It was so stupid. And then I went for like 10 minutes on this fucking road because I thought I was going the right way. And then my phone finally got signal on the maps, and it was like, turn around. I was like, bitch, turn around, what? And I got into an incident, guys, which I took a video. I got into a little incident. Nothing crazy happened. But I had to put a bitch in her face because, I don't know, guys, I can't help it. Don't fucking try me. I got into an incident on the road. We'll have a story time here in a little bit when I can gather myself. I was supposed to be already home, guys. Sir, can you move your Benz? Move that ass. Yes, I'm here. Move. We're not here to go 30 miles an hour in a 45. Oh, yeah. It's like everybody doesn't want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Yeah, guys, we got into a little incident, but it's okay. Everything turned out okay. People do not own up to what they be talking about, and then I'd hate to call him a pussy, but she was a pussy. She was not about that life, guys. But I'm not the person, like, if you sit there and be like, no, it's not like that. I'm not going to sit here and bully you and be like, you know, I'm going to leave it be and be like, oh, okay. Just making sure. But, like, don't come at me crazy, and then when I press you, you better surrender. That's all I'm going to say. You better just be like, oh, no, it's not like that. It's better that way. And I took a video, guys, so I might post it later on my shorts. I don't know. I got their faces when I pulled up because it was a girl and her man, and I got their faces right when I pulled up, but I didn't record their faces because I was too busy. I was making eye contact. I was locked in. I'm not gonna lie. And yes, I had protection. I'm safe, guys. I always got it on me. I had it right in between my legs. I was not playing. Always make sure you're safe. If you're going to go out there and do something stupid, make sure you're protected. Or just don't do it. How about that? Guys, just don't do it. Just carry on about your day. Laugh it off. I try to do that, but then sometimes it, like, clicks in my little brain. And it's like, bitch, are you trying me right now? Who do you fucking think you are? And then I gotta check that. And this is one of those times where I had to check that. But I have a video. You can hear it. I got the full audio, but I didn't get that much of a visual, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not the best camera woman. I was focused. No, she flicked me off. I'll tell you guys the story. The bitch flicked me off, and I didn't even know, like, what was happening. I don't even know why she flicked me off. But then I made a U-turn, and I pulled up. Should I have kept going? Yes. Should I have ignored it and just kept on with my life? Absolutely. But I didn't. I'm sorry. I was frustrated. I didn't know where I was going, guys. And then the bitch wanted to give me the fucking middle finger. And she was in a situation, guys. Okay, I'll tell you the story now. We're arriving in the parking lot. I'll tell you the story. So, I'm leaving the weed shop, right? I got the weed, secured the bag, had to go to 3 different shops, but I finally got it. I'm in the middle of a place where I don't know where the fuck I am. And then I'm waiting for the GPS to load. As I'm going down the road, the GPS all of a sudden tells me to U-turn. So I get in the left lane to U-turn, and then I pull up behind a silver car, and there's mad traffic, so I'm not even like worried about like, hurry up. Like, I'm not in any rush because I'm still waiting for my GPS. And then I pull up behind this silver car, and I'm waiting for my GPS, and then I look up and realize that their emergency lights are on. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then I like go to make a right to go back in traffic to go further down the road to make a U-turn further down the road. As I'm pulling out into like traffic to keep on going, this fucking bitch in the passenger seat sticks out her fucking middle finger at me as I'm like driving off, and I'm like, and I already had to make a U-turn anyway, so it's not like I went out of my way. So I already had to make a U-turn, so I made the U-turn, then I put on my blinky blinks, and then I pulled up on them, and I was like, you straight? And her man was driving, and he was like, oh yeah, we're good. I was like, what's going on? Like, what's up? And then I was like, you got battery problems or something like that? I don't know. And then he was like, no battery problems. I'm like, oh, okay. Were you just flicking me off? And the bitch was like, who, me? And I'm like, yeah. And then the guy was like, no. Like, her man saved her ass. And she was like, who, me? No. And the man was like, no. Nobody was flicking you off. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I just pulled over to make sure you guys were straight. And then I pulled away. Because I'm not going to sit here and press somebody that is being a pussy. She did flick me off. I know she flicked me off. They know she flicked me off. But it's okay. If you ain't going to sit here and admit you're a pussy, it's fine. We're just going to let it go. I'm not a bully. We're not bullies, guys. If somebody wanted to admit that they're a pussy, I'm going to move on. But I thought she was ready to fight. She flipped. We almost had a fight, right? We almost had a UFC fight in the middle of the road. And she was a big girl. I was surprised. She was like, no. She was a big lady. Pretty double chin. Thanks. I worked hard on my double chin. We made it home though. Our phone's on 4%, I think. Get to the charger. Need the charger ASAP. ASAP, guys. Get to the fucking charger. I really want to smoke. You guys want to smoke? Hold on, guys. We're gonna go outside really quick and smokies. But we still need the charger. This bitch pissed me off, guys. I didn't do nothing. Maybe I'll post the video later. It doesn't show their faces like that, but you can very much hear. Let me make sure if they're okay. I had stopped. Their car was like broken down. That wasn't what I really stopped for, but I didn't know. Spots to have you guys. There you go. Hi guys, I'm home. But yeah, honestly, it wasn't that serious, but they made my ride to go get more weed interesting. Hi, Tony. Troy. It's so fucking windy, I can't light the blunt. I know, people are crazy, but I got my pew-pew, it's okay. Everything worked out just fine. Welcome back, guys. We're not going to be on live very long because I gotta go shower, cook dinner. Yeah, she flipped me off, guys. Don't flip me off. I didn't do nothing to her. I'm 5'2". I'm very intimidating. Don't get it twisted. I'm very intimidating. When the chancla comes out, it's an issue. Nobody said that, sir. James is back. Yeah, no, guys. She definitely, I don't know. It just didn't click right in my little brain. So I had to make sure that she was good. And she was. No, we're not shaving our head. Are you crazy? That'll look so bad. Guys, my fan fell over. Ah, what is that? It's too hot to fight. I know, that's why we have guns. But that's Florida for you guys. With Jane. I'm with Mary. Are you with Jane? It's so hot outside, guys. You enjoy your evening, John. Canada. Hi, guys. Thank you for stopping by. What's your name? Cheyenne? Thank you, Cheyenne. If you comment on one of my shorts, I'll definitely subscribe back. I'm all for supporting each other. Catch me outside. How about that? Florida sucks, Mill. It's hot. It's hot and gross out here. Like 90% of my wardrobe is black, guys. All I wear is black. It's a great color. Is that a bug? No, it's a lizard. Oh my gosh. Ew. Guys, there's half a lizard inside of the fan. That's disgusting. That's gross. You'll be in Fort Lauderdale? That's what's up. I lived in Miami for like 3 years. Not right now. I don't live in Miami right now. But I did live in Miami for like 3 years. Hi, Johnny. You can't play with fire? I know, they be saying that, but I can't help it. Because that's what I do. You ain't coughing? Troy, I really don't cough like that. Unless I sit there and like purposefully hold it until I die, I really don't cough. I got them good lungs. Yeah, I don't be coughing like that, y'all. If I hit a dab, that's a different story. I'll throw up. Dolphins fan? Not really. I don't really watch football, guys, honestly. I'm there for the food during football season. That's about it. I like UFC. I watch UFC all the time. Boxing. Hockey. That's what's up. I used to manage the Boston markets in Miami. I started at the 163rd. Indica, Johnny. Indica. My favorite is probably Mayweather. Mayweather. Jones Jr. Yeah, Boston Market was fire, guys. I used to manage the ones in Miami. I did the 163rd, the Aventura, the Hollandale. Boston Market used to be good. I did. I feel so bad for McGregor, guys. I feel bad for McGregor. I feel bad for the guy that Patty fought. Everybody booed that man when he came out, and then he got literally, like, choked out. And then Green versus McKinley, that was a good fight. Green was getting tore up, and then all of a sudden he like reclaimed his position real quick. Oh, you worked at that Boston Market, Anthony? No, I didn't work at that one. I got into it with this girl at the 163rd one, and they transferred her to that store. I never got to work at that store because they transferred some girl I got into it with to that store. Hi, Running Man. Running Man, I got into an incident on the road. Some lady flicked me off, and I recorded it. So I U-turned, and I pulled over. But I recorded it. I didn't record like most of it visually, but you can hear everything. She didn't want it, Running Man. Her man saved her. Do I box a bit? I definitely, not professionally, but I've taken kickboxing, I've taken judo, I've taken self-defense classes. I be boxing, like I be sparring with people, not recently, but I used to. I know, Mars, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good with your new lady friend. I know I should have let it go, Running Man. I was U-turning anyways. I had to U-turn no matter what. And she had no reason to flick me off. And I didn't like size her in a mean way. I'll post the video later on my shorts, and you can decide how nice I was. I was pretty nice, but I still checked the bitch. I don't play that shit, Running Man. Darth Clorox, welcome back. Yeah, she didn't want it. Her man really didn't want it for her, so her man kind of took over the conversation, but it's okay. Nobody was harmed, guys. Nobody was harmed, I promise. Pinky sweat. We gotta check on what time it is, guys, because I have to get off. I have to get off in 4 minutes, guys. I know this one was only like 25 minutes, but we did an hour and something earlier. I found my way home. I had no signal. The GPS wasn't working. But I made it. But I went 10 minutes in the wrong direction. That's why I was late. I made it home, guys. I'm okay. I got into an incident with some lady. I got lost. I had to go to 3 different stores to get my weed. But it's okay. Everything is done. Cupcake. AYZ. No, I just moved here, Running Man. This is not really my city. I just moved here last month. I don't know this place. And then they sent me to another store because they didn't have what I was looking for. I got lost. Why is this so fucking heavy? Yes, you're wrong. Hello, Elijah. Hi, Weston. Every area has a shady area. You're absolutely right, Darth. Yes, I am, Handel. I'm going inside now, though. I just spoken. I had to get to the charger. The phone is on 4%, guys. It's hot as hell outside. Do a dab? I don't have a dab. We just smoke. She looks like a Florida girl. It's because I am. That is because I am indeed. What does a Florida girl look like? Me. I don't know. Someone who's sweaty. Someone who sweats because it be hot. Probably with their makeup all fucked up because they be hot and sweating and shit. No, not Jacksonville. No. We're in Southwest Florida. Southwest Florida. I am tired, Mars. That was quite a journey. It was only supposed to take me 10 minutes and it took me over an hour to go get weed. No, not Tampa either, guys. More south. More south. No, guys, I'm not going to tell you guys where I am, so stop guessing. I'm not going to tell you. You should give up. But I know all of the places. I've lived in Tampa. I've lived at pretty much every place you're going to say. I've lived everywhere around Florida. You look so different from when you were outside. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? The lighting does justice, guys. I'm telling you. If you have good lighting. I lived in Melbourne. I heard Melbourne is boring. I've never been there. It's good. Oh, okay, Pink. Good then. Well, Elijah, I'm not going to tell you where. That's the thing. I'm not going to tell you where I am. There's crazy people in this world. I wouldn't expose myself. I've lived in Broward County. I don't live there right now. Southwest Florida. I think you guys are talking about the other side. You found something shady, Alex? Oldsmar? I've never heard of Oldsmar handle. That one I've never heard of. I have no idea either, Elijah. And if I did have an idea, I still couldn't tell you because I'm not going to put myself on blast. So, I'm in Southwest Florida. Do you go to Puerto Rico? No. I've never been on an airplane, guys, ever. I've never been on an airplane. I know the humidity is insane. It is. It's very insane. It's disgusting. Yes, I have been on a boat. My dad was a dredge boat captain. We used to go fishing all the time before my brother passed away. So like between the age of like when I was born and like 8 years old, I used to go on the boat a lot. So the first part of my life, yes. Did he let you wheel the boat around? Yeah, we used to sit in my dad's lap and then we would steer the boat. It was fun. Thanks, Mars. I hope you are having a great time. I hope you're having fun with your lady friend slash boss, and I hope she gives you a raise. Hi, British. Lovely one. Welcome back. Thank you, Zach. Yeah, Running Man, when I have financial freedom, I will definitely be doing that. I will not be here in the summertime. If I could have like a successful social media life here, guys, in the future, I will not be here probably at all, let alone in the summer, but definitely not in the summer. It's too hot. Run for office? No, thank you. I am charging my phone, but I have to go because I have to go shower and get ready and cook dinner and do a bunch of other stuff and roll up and probably smoke. There's a lot of things to do in such little time. Hi, Neil. Welcome back. You came back, but I'm about to leave. Yeah, I scored. Oh, Mars! I'm so fucking happy for you. Fist bump. I'm not punching you. Fist bump. You go, Mars. You need to teach these people some game. Yes, Elijah. He's got game. His boss. Mm-hmm. He's working on getting that raise. I don't have any animals, any kids. I live in Southwest Florida. I'm Cherokee Indian and Cuban and American. Sunblood. Yes, Sunblood. Well, she didn't want to fight, but I went to go get more weed, and then I got lost, and then I went to go make a U-turn, and I guess somebody was like broken down, and I wasn't like making no faces or nothing. I just like literally pulled away to like keep going and make a U-turn somewhere else, and her fuck ass flicked me off, and I already had to make a U-turn. So when I made my U-turn, pulled over, and I asked her if she was straight. And her husband or boyfriend or whatever took over, and he was like, yeah, we're good, we're good. I'm like, oh, because I thought you flicked me off. And then she was like, me? No. I have it on, I might post this short later. I don't know. I have to watch it. She did not want to fight, guys. At least her man was like, no, like trying to like talk over her. But she was like, me? No. And then her man did the talking after that. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I pulled over because I thought you flicked me off. And then I went about my way, guys. And then I came home and now we're here. I am in Southwest Florida, Elijah. Southwest Florida. Southwest Florida. I know where I am. Don't get started, Elijah. I'm just talking about somebody was talking shit. Better watch out. I'm not the one. Just kidding, guys. Well, I'm not kidding. It happened. I might post the short later. If I decide to, you guys can see it on my shorts. Maybe, if I post it. But I did record. Love you guys. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna go get ready for tonight. Don't judge me too much. You guys know how road rage goes. And I didn't do nothing. She flicked me off. I just pulled over to make sure everything was good between us. I don't know her, but I just wanted to make sure everything was good. I don't want to leave with any grudges held or anything, so. What's happening tonight? I'm gonna cook and then I'm gonna clean and then I'm gonna get ready for bed so then I can wake up and do it again tomorrow. God help the poor lady on the road. You guys are funny. Yeah, Florida's different, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Usually I can laugh it off, but this time it like clicked in my brain. I was like, why did you just flick me off? And then I had to pull over to ask her why she flicked me off. But she acted like she didn't flick me off, even though I clearly saw her fat ass hand flicking me off. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. Love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will let you know Harley Quinn is coming, but I'm not gonna tell you guys when. So you guys better be on alert to see when Harley Quinn gets here. Bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Mars, Running Man, Elijah, Mayborn, British, Urban Cowboy, Sunblood, Tyrone. I hope y'all have a great evening.